Hey everybody, welcome to this video. In this video, I am talking to those of you who are at a crossroads in your life where it's like the universe has sent out the big guns to help you see that you need to make a change in your life. I am Iris Siriani. I am a self-love coach and a spiritual mentor, and I help people heal and transform themselves so they can have a better life experience. So let's talk about what it looks like when the big guns come out, so to speak, to help you see that changes need to be made in your life. And when you think about this, and when I think about my own experiences as well, it's not like I didn't know that I needed to make changes in my life, but I kept on ignoring the warning signs. I kept on doing what I was doing. I kept pushing myself and pushing through the pain and discomfort, somehow believing that something miraculous was going to happen, and then all of a sudden my life would be so much better. But maybe you've experienced the same thing where when you keep on going and you keep on pushing yourself and you keep on doing what isn't working for you, did you notice, or have you noticed, that the experiences become harder and harder and your suffering becomes more intense? That happened to me as well. And so all of those little signs, all of those little nudges to help guide you into a new direction, to healing, to transforming, so that you can have better life experiences, we're so good. Our ego is so good at keeping us exactly where we are, because it's safer to be where we are than to make those changes that we need to make so that we can live happier, more fulfilling, satisfying lives. And so over this past weekend, I have a really good friend, and he is in that same boat where he's at a crossroads and things are just becoming more and more difficult for him. And his universe just brought out the big guns and said, hey, you gotta make a change. And so now he is in the hospital. He's going to be okay, but he is in the hospital. And I am there to support him and provide some comfort and reassurance that everything is going to be okay. Now, we have been friends for a very, very long time, and he has helped me through some very, very difficult times in my own life, and I'm happy to be able to be there for him now. But as I'm listening to him talk, I notice some things that he's saying. And one of the things that he has said many times over this weekend, and I've also heard my clients say this as well, is, I am broken. I am a broken man. I am a broken woman. And it can really feel like that, can it? I remember feeling that way too, where I felt so broken and had no clear idea of how am I going to get myself out of this situation. And so I understand what it feels like to feel so broken. When you say, and this is what I said to him as well, when you say, I am broken, what you're doing is you're saying to the universe, I am broken. This is who I am. Now, when you say, I am broken, that carries an energy with it. And that energy gets sent out into the universe, and you receive back more of things and experiences that will show you proof that you are broken. And when we use I am statements, they hold so much power. They hold so much power because you are such powerful beings. We create our own reality by the words we speak, the thoughts we think, the beliefs that we have about ourselves. And so many people feel so unworthy, so invaluable, so not good enough. But in the eyes of the universe or God, you are everything. You are a powerful creator. So when you use I am statements that are disempowering, that doesn't come from a God source. That is coming from a low vibration energy source. And that energy source is going to bring back to you more things that are going to prove how broken you are. So I am statements are very, very powerful. So when I was visiting with my friend, I offered him a reframe. He's at that place right now where he is really open and receptive to hearing a different way to think and a different way to maneuver and navigate through his situation. So when I offered him a reframe, he was very open and receptive to it. And the reframe that I offered to him was, I am in the process of healing. Every day I am becoming better and better. When we try to go from that place of feeling so low to an I am statement such as I am healed, sometimes that can be such a big stretch that we can't actually get into the feeling of what it feels like to be healed. So in offering the bridging affirmation, I am in the process of healing, I am healing, I am getting better and better, that's a lot more believable because of where he is, because of where you might be. The other thing that I heard him say was, I don't know how to do it any different. I don't know how to do this. And he said, well, I know that I have to make this change and I know I have to make that change, but I don't know how to do it. I need somebody like you with me. And I agree that when we have supportive people who are where you want to be, and to surround yourself with those types of people who have already followed the path and are already well ahead on their healing journey, that's a really good thing. So in those times when you don't have the people close to you that can help you or that are where you want to go, sometimes we have to rely on our sheer determination to heal and to get better. And the right people will always show up on your path to help you. And when you're starting out and you have these big changes to make, it is really, really overwhelming. But I want to say that there are so many videos and so many resources and so many books available to help you on the journey if there's nobody there to support you one-on-one, face-to-face, to be part of your daily life, to give you that encouragement and support, and also the understanding of, how did I get here? Like, a lot of people really want to know, how is it that I got here? And sometimes it's helpful to reflect back and see how you got here, but it doesn't change how you got here. What really, really matters is the changes that you're going to make so that you can get to where you want to be. And so we talked also about not being able to even imagine a different way of living life, having never had the experience of feeling safe in the world, or feeling comfortable in the skin you're in, or feeling that you're good enough, or feeling that you're worthy. If you have never felt what it feels like to be all of those things: safe, lovable, worthy, valuable, appreciated. It is really difficult to imagine what that might feel like. And so what I said to my friend was, start with small baby steps to change your inner world and change your lifestyle habits. Make small incremental steps in the direction that you want to go, even if you don't have a clear vision, because when you're in that depth of despair and suffering, it's really difficult to imagine what the end goal is going to be like or feel like, or who you are going to be at the end of that journey. So I said to him, let's just get you out of the hospital. Let's just focus on getting you stable so you can go home, and then I will help you incorporate little baby steps that you can do every single day. We don't need to throw the baby out with the bathwater and change everything en masse about our life and our lifestyle. That is so overwhelming to our ego. It will just shut right down. And I know for me, that was my experience as well. So it's those little incremental steps that you make every single day, one thing, maybe two things that you do every single day consistently, that is going to move you into a different path. Those little steps, they build up to big things, and before you know it, you're doing new things just because it's a new habit for you, and you find yourself being farther down a new path than you actually realize. Remembering that mindset, learning to tune into yourself, trusting yourself, listening to your intuition, and making small incremental steps that are going to lead you down a much happier life path. Those things, they all work in combination. They're daily habits, they're daily practices. It's a commitment to yourself. And I told my friend that too. You matter. You deserve to heal. You deserve to feel good. And I want you to know you also deserve to feel good. So I hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you haven't already done so, I have left a link to download my free guide on to how to change your life by loving yourself. I'll leave that link in the description box below. I think I said that already. And until I see you on the next video, take good care.